The confirmation of famine that was announced a couple of days ago, of course, was horrifying for us, but not at all unexpected. The deepening hunger in the Gaza Strip, of course, it's an entirely man-made crisis. And what we have said multiple times is that this entire emergency could have been prevented, and it was preventable, and it was easily preventable in the early stages. And unfortunately, as we have said, once this confirmation happens, in many ways it's already too late. And this is a very dangerous situation now, stage, that unless it is addressed and the situation is reversed quickly, it will continue deteriorating, and much faster now, and it will spread. And to be honest with you, I really am terrified to think how bad and how much worse it can get unless something is done very, very urgently. The only way to prevent the situation from getting worse and to stop famine is actually quite simple. What needs to happen is more volume of supplies need to be entering on a daily basis to ensure that it's enough for everybody's needs to be addressed here. And the second thing that needs to happen is the impediments that we face collecting these supplies need to be removed. These impediments include delays when we go and collect supplies from the crossings, because most of the time we spend many hours just waiting for the authorization to move, for clearances, for checks, for various things that end up taking 12 hours, 16 hours, 20 hours for missions to be completed. So this is very important. Of course, the ongoing war, which is already has been almost 2 years since it began, has depleted everybody's coping mechanisms, and the continuous destruction, the killing, the displacement has really put people in such a place that I feel many of them are at their breaking point. So of course that makes our job even more challenging and urgent to address all of these issues on the ground, because every system that sustains life has been effectively destroyed. So what we need, of course, besides the access impediments to be removed and the increased volumes of aid to be entering, we need life to be restored. We need these systems to be restored. And we need a ceasefire. We need a permanent ceasefire and a sustainable solution to this issue, because as humanitarians, we cannot resolve this issue alone. So, of course, the prospect of this looming expansion of military operations and the taking control of Gaza City, as was announced by the Israeli authorities, will have catastrophic consequences for the people, because, as I've said, they have endured almost 2 years of war. Virtually everyone has been displaced, multiple times, so many times that they've stopped counting. And nowadays, of course, the long-term deprivation of the many supplies not entering for quite a long time, and shelter assistance still hasn't entered, for example. This means that people who are living in extremely worn-out shelters need urgently replacement of these shelters. And of course, the potential displacement of possibly hundreds of thousands more people from the north to the south will be catastrophic.